Welcome everyone. I'm doing a live today. Just it came to my fourth thought. I'm gonna still do one Sunday. This is kind of like a pre-show. Uh, Part of the reason why I kind of one of the main reasons why I left Christianity. Uh, but you see the title of the show, Native American Question. Uh, and I figured I would tackle this because uh, I saw a video that I wanted to kind of elaborate on. Uh, I have Native American DNA, but I also have uh, Scott Irish, and I have some others in me. But I was always aware of my native blood. But as I gotten older, I've had to learn some other things that kind of hard to learn too. Um, a lot of Native American people, they find their DNA and they're like, oh well, I could just join a tribe. It's not that easy. It's a long road too. Uh, there's over 500 federally recognized tribes, federally, and not for sure on the state recognition, but there's some tribes that's only recognized by the state government that they live in their borders. Uh, and so I wanted to talk on this uh, because, as I brought up before, I'm not in a federally recognized tribe, even though my family is Chickasaw. Uh, I was pretty heartbroken about the steps that it has to take, but I've had to sit back and listen to people that's enrolled in the tribes. Um, and I wanted to make a point. Being native is much more than just blood or DNA or feeling entitled. Um, and the colonial aspect of what happened. My first intuition was uh, my Uncle Johnny. My Uncle Johnny knew everything about our family, but we were raised white. Uh, I don't know if I can see this or not, but um, I don't know if y'all could see this or not, but that's my Uncle Johnny and me in 1990. I was 10. Uh, this is just, it was in one of my scrapbooks that my aunt made me. I've got other pictures like that. And part of my deconstruction of my faith was realizing what I really was inside. Um, and a lot of natives, if you're not an enrolled member, you can't claim that tribal identity. And that was hard for me to understand. But I've kind of stood back and watched. And I don't want to be in a tribe, honestly. There's things about me that I do that I know come from my native line. There's things that only that can explain things that's happened to me. But me being identified as one or the other, I don't need that. The federal tribes have fought ever since day one. And rightfully so. They have that right. I look at it like this, and it's like saying you're a Christian, and then they ask you what church you go to, and then you got Catholic. Oh well, there's something wrong with them. Oh, I'm Baptist. Well, there's something wrong with that. Oh, I'm evangelical, or I'm Pentecostal, or just how you identify. I can pick out Native people, and I've come across some Native people in my life. A few years ago, I was in the hospital, and one of my nurses came in, and we were talking, and I said, are you Native American? Are you in a tribe? And she said, yes, sir, I am. How do you know? I said, I just know my people. And she's like, wow, she's like, and I told her my family story. And she could qualify for her, the grants and stuff to go to school, and she didn't take them. She's like, I didn't take them. I went and did it on my own. It says a lot about a person, to make it on your own. And her family was kind of mad at her because of she wanted to work hard for her degree. And I said, no, I understand. I completely understand that. If you would have met me about 10 years ago, I was a fiery person. I was like, I want to be in my tribe. And I realized that wasn't who or what made me me. And the thing of it is, it's a very touchy subject. You have people that believe that they're entitled to something because they are something or they identify as something. None of us are entitled to anything. Uh, Hard work and dedication pays off in the long run. Uh, my my battles are my own. They're not somebody else's. It hurts knowing that there's so many of us that want to fit in, to be accepted, and the groups that we want to be accepted in don't want us. But there's so many other groups that will love you just as much. And that's kind of where I am. I want people to know that they have other people that are willing to teach and learn and grow with people, other people. That's where I want to be. There's always going to be someone that's going to try to put you down and treat you with disrespect. Sometimes you disrespect yourself. I've caught myself disrespecting my person, me, my own self, and we get discouraged, and we fight within our own selves. There was great chiefs that did horrible things. There's bad chiefs that did great things. It doesn't, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we shouldn't. We all burn bridges. And yeah, we do. And so part of the reason why I wanted to come on today was just chat about it. And I'm having a live Sunday for Soul Searching Sundays. And I'm gonna talk in depth on one of the main reasons why I left Christianity. And I feel like I had to get rid of it. And getting rid of something that you think you know, or it's not just thinking, other people give you the idea. Sometimes we feel empty. And so, excuse me, y'all. But we always come out. Sorry guys, my stomach's bothering me today, but I had to I had to get on. Uh but if you put yourself if you all look at it, we're all native to this rock. Uh it's our home. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about the bounds that our governments do. They put boundaries around us. We shouldn't be caged up like nothing should be caged up, period. But it's really bad that we do it to ourselves too. We put ourselves in a box, and we don't want to. We don't want to feel the outside, and you want to fit into a group. And what I've learned is sometimes you are a square peg in a round hole, and that's what makes you who you are. uh People will try to change you and say, they'll say all kind of mean and hateful things to you. Oh, you're too big, you're too skinny, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too hairy, your hair's too long, you're too gray, you're too old, you're too young. Don't let people do that to you. I identify as a Native American because and I'm not perfect. I don't know all the different things that Native Americans do. I've never even been to a powwow. Do I want to go to one? Yeah, I do. I do. But what I also want to understand is it's not originally what they were. They've changed over time. And like everything else, things change. Some things stay the same and get a new name, get a new lease on life. The circle continues. Do I want to go to uh, a pagan festival at uh, in Ireland? Yeah, I do. Uh, do I like going to celebrate uh, certain events? Yeah, I do. Um, like I want to go to Burning Man. I want to go to I think it's called Shaba, something like that. It's in Canada. I want to go there. Do I want to go to Mexico during the Day of the Dead? Yes, I do. Do I? Uh, I would love to make a pilgrimage to Israel and uh, other countries that there's so many different places. But I just wanted to put that out there today. I did. I wasn't planning on getting on today, but I figured I could say something today that could touch somebody. And like I said, I've said on a lot of other of my podcasts, if you're a Christian, you're welcome here. If you're an atheist, you're welcome here. If you're wherever you're in your life, you're welcome here. And, sometimes we need to remember that we're all human and that we all make mistakes. I'm not classically trained into things and to I'm not, but I do try my best to understand. There's some things that I'll never understand. There's some things that I feel like I do understand but don't understand them completely. And so, that's just the nature of everything. And so I wanted to people to know that part of the reason why I wanted to say what I had to say today is because I saw uh come across my YouTube about Native Americans getting mad at others and say they're not because they're not in their tribe. Well, a lot of that is not our reasoning. That we're not there. There's a lot of us that want to be there. They would want to be part of it. Just like blood quantum and how much you are or something. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much or I mean, seriously. It, it, it and that's an insult too. To ask somebody how much of something they are. That's like you just you can't take it out of you. So, but I didn't want to do a long video today. I just wanted to pop in and just let people know that they're welcome here. They're welcome to come and listen and come and talk and chat. My email is in my description box. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll chat with you. If you're hurting, if you're sad, if just anything. If you want to just chat, talk about things, I'm here to listen. So, not a long video, but Sunday will be. I'm in East Texas, so we're under the gun for a winter storm. That's another reason why I wanted to get on here is to let everybody know, to keep everybody in their thoughts. The last storm we had, everybody was out of power for years, it seemed. But anyway, I hope y'all got something out of this. And I hope to see y'all Sunday. Y'all have a nice day.